Hey guys, Dr. Mtfu. So the book is out. I just want to hold it here for a second. Somebody contacted me and said, "Hey, that doesn't really look like you. I mean, what do you think?" I'm wearing a different shirt. The picture is maybe 2 years old. I don't really think I regress that much, but look, it's me. I'm very happy the book is out. I could say it was a lot of work, but it really wasn't because I put into it what I'm all about. And that being said, listen, I want you to buy the book. I think you should buy the book. There's several ways you can attain the book. You can go to Amazon.com and you can order for $19.99 a hard copy. Okay, you can see them all back there and in my hand here. You get a lot of people want a book in their hand. Older people, I'm 55, I don't know, 50 and up, people still read the books. Now everybody's electronic. You can download an ebook, a Kindle book from the same site, Amazon.com. And finally, I'm producing right now an audio book where you can, that's not prepared yet, it will be soon, but you can listen to my voice read the book. You can have my dulcet tones in your house. It'd be like I'm there with you. I don't know if that's good. Look, the book's not for everyone. You may read the book and you may think it sucks. You may throw it in the trash heap. You may think it's okay, or you might think it's transformative and it changes your life and it's fantastic and you can't even believe it. Either way, whatever happens, I'd like you to take the book and maybe, or buy another one and give it to somebody that you know. Buy 20 and give it to a bunch of people. I'm not ashamed to say that. Listen, um, number one, it's not a huge money maker for me. $2 from every book goes to homeless animals, homeless pet shelters here in Connecticut, specifically Animal Haven and North Haven, and it's going to generate a lot of good. But $19.99 for a hardcover, $9.99 for a downloadable ebook, and I'm not sure about the audiobook yet, but it'll be in the same ballpark. So I had one guy contact me here, and look, I'm good with everyone. My members, I love you. I really appreciate you being here and giving me your time and the opportunity to help you or exchange thoughts and ideas, whatever it might come down to. But one guy, he comes on and he says, Doc, I really don't believe you. What I'd like you to do is if I buy a book, if he buys a book, um, he wants me to prove that I really want to help people and help animals by giving half. I'm like, well, half of what? It sounds like a divorce or something. Look, I'm probably going to write a check separately for the animals. I do that anyhow. But why do you have to come here and piss in the pool? Why can never anything ever be good for some people? Maybe you're projecting. I don't know. But that being said, uh, this has cost me a lot of money to do this. I'm not complaining. I'm totally self-funded. I'm totally independent in all my endeavors. I don't get grants. I don't get loans. None of that shit. Okay. And So I think that's important. But for you, all the tenets that I espouse in this book, the 17 rules, um, like anyone, the world's harsh for everyone. I had some hard times some years ago and lost a lot of things, physically, personally. Mostly, I lost time. I lost about a decade of my life to physical insufficiency or injury and illness. And that's a decade out of a half century. 20% of my life was spent getting back to square one. And really, it was mostly a mental mind fuck. All right. It was the physicality, we all have the same structure and function. Okay. We all have that advantage basically of being these indeterminate sacks of cells. How we differentiate ourselves from each other is how we act upon things. And I employed a lot of the tenets in these books that I've always had or learned along the way, or had good people around me and they helped show me the way. And I put everything back together to lead a life less ordinary, where now, instead of waking up with that slight sadness every day that so many people have, I now have a life of contentedness. Happiness, no. Contentedness, yes, that's my bedrock, and I'm able to cultivate that fertile ground to have happiness here and there. Now, if you think you're going to have happiness all the time, I'd say pass the meth pipe. That's not going to happen. It doesn't work that way. You're chasing something that doesn't exist, and you're always going to be unhappy that way. So look, you buy the book, you get the book, like I said, and yeah, it's kind of like a catalog. You're going to go to the end of the book, and I'm going to lead you somewhere else. I'm not going to lie. I don't pull any of that Svengali bullshit. Like, oh, what's behind this? There's nothing behind it ever. I don't lie. Okay, that's not easy. Not lying. Now, if you're wearing a hideously ugly dress, and I know you're emotionally unstable, I'm not gonna tell you, oh, that's a fucking ugly dress. I'm gonna say, yeah, that's pretty good. You know, let's go. Maybe that's a lie. I don't know, but I don't really go beyond that. I think it's important uh, to understand that. Well, look, just going back, I want you to contact me. At the back of the book, you've got access to my four Facebook sites, my website, and my Instagram, and my email. Now, I get sometimes up to 100 emails a day, but generally I get a couple of dozen. I answer them all. Okay. Um, uh, Thoughts, considerations, questions, death threats. I get them all. Okay. And that's what I do. It's everybody is important. So if you have any gaps and I can fill your gaps somehow, maybe not, because look, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. No decision's ever 100% popular. There's an axiom in marketing: if your market is everyone, your market's no one. So not everyone is for me, but listen, contact me. Let me know things are great, things aren't. You suck. I wish you death, whatever it might be. But I really thank you for the support. Any questions? Ask me if you really want to know what this is all about. And look, bottom line, if you don't have 19 bucks, I'll somehow get a book to you. But I will tell you this now, I'm 55. Let's use that as a benchmark. If you're 55 and you don't have fucking $19, now there's extenuating circumstances. I'm not talking about that. I don't buy into these tough times that they talk about. These tough times. Two guys are in the gym talking about, oh, the market's very uncertain. When the fuck is it certain? So don't give me tough times. The guy down the street won the lotto. This guy lost his job. Great times, tough times. If you don't have $19, somehow get $19 to get this book. You are a fuck up. All right? So don't fuck up. I think I could help you. Dr. Dusa, buy my book. I want to hear from you. Have a great day.